Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Sports Plus, and we are set for action between the Cincinnati Bearcats and the Kentucky Wildcats coming into tonight's matchup. Wildcats are 5-4. Cincinnati with an identical record after going 1-2 over their past weekend. We're about to get ready with starting lineups and the national anthem, so I'll turn it over to the overhead broadcast. National anthem has commenced, and we are ready for hockey. Let's go over the starting lineup. First, for the visiting Wildcats, in net will be number 39, Eric Williams. On defense, number 5, Burke, along with 11, Pakala. 10, Householder, Brandt, number 7, and 13, Eastlick are your forwards. Now for the Bearcats, on defense, Steven Straffen will be partnered with Sam Dorf, number 3 and 14, respectively. And the top line for the Bearcats, no mistake here, Danny Matea, Brandon Armstrong, and Stephen Lavaseur are the forwards. And in net, number 1, Ian Cosby. So we are set for action. Bearcats coming off a loss 9-5 to Lindenwood, a part of a 3-day showcase out in St. Louis, Missouri. Bearcats won the first matchup against UMass before falling by 1 goal to Liberty, and then a 9-5 defeat to Lindenwood. So Bearcats are trying to get back on the winning track and end a 2-game skid. Bearcats will be going from right to left, wearing their home whites, red numerals, and red, white, and black trim. Wildcats are wearing their black road unis, blue numerals, white, black, and blue trim. Puck is in the offensive zone, picked off by Brandon Armstrong. Nice speed over. And I believe that was Danny Matea that couldn't find the back of the net, though he had a good look. Wildcats trying to set up now, have that one knocked off their stick, and the puck is circled around to the near side boards. Kentucky trying to move it underneath. Bearcats stifling their offense there, but puck now loose, along with the stick, yard sale out there. Here comes Armstrong trying to split the defenders. He loses the puck and has it knocked away by Pakala. Near side boards, Kentucky has it, moving out. Householder throws it to the far side boards, and I think we might have too many men on the ice against Cincinnati. not a good start here for the Bearcats as an extra man left over the boards while there are 6 skaters on the ice. So the first power play will belong to Kentucky coming into this weekend. The Wildcats have an abysmal 5.3 power play percentage. That may be one of the worst I've ever seen. So Wildcats will try to pick up a power play goal, an odd man advantage. Heading to the box will be number 6, that is Jacob Murray. He picked up his first goal last weekend. Wildcats win the draw. Pacala has it. Shot from the blue line. Doesn't make its way through. Is blocked through traffic and now moved ahead by Kentucky. Pacala has it. Waits to cross the red line, then fires it in. UK able to set up. Pacala takes a rip. Cosby is there. Puck is loose in the crease. Cincinnati is luckily there, able to clear it out. That was Lavaseur with the active stick, or excuse me, McDonald, number 13 in white. Forwards change off for Cincinnati. Puck goes behind the net. Brosnan tried to clear it out. It's broken up and now held by the Wildcats. Far side boards, top of the circle, looking around for help. Puck behind the net, gets sent out wide. Kentucky holding the zone. Pacala has it at the point. He moves it to the left circle. Kentucky not afraid to hold the zone as they're on the man advantage. Shot hits the chest of Ian Cosby and a save is made. 17:49, 3 shots so far in the game, all belonging to the Wildcats. Face-off won by Cincinnati, and the clearing attempt on the far side boards doesn't make its way to the blue line. Now they move it up, but not out. Held in by Huseman, trying to move the puck down low. Bearcats are able to move it underneath, and it looked like McDonald was getting into it with Bartus, number 15 in blue, in black and blue. Puck taken away from Eastlick, and the Bearcats are able to move out with it. Final 5 seconds on the penalty kill, and Kentucky living up to their 5% on the power play. There's Cincinnati trying to get their man from the box back into the bench area and nearly had another too many men. Nicholson takes it underneath and then absorbs a hit behind the net. He's there to collect it, though he has to battle for it. And now a couple players collide, 4 in there. Puck finally comes out to the far side boards, hits off the protected netting. We'll have a stoppage in play. 16:38 to go here in the first period. Cincinnati did not play Kentucky last year as the puck comes out of the zone into the neutral zone for a face-off. Bearcats and Wildcats met up 2 years ago where Cincinnati won decisively in both contests, 10-0 and 11-0 respectively. Be tough to replicate that as both teams have new personnel out there, though I believe Williams started one of those games. Looking at it, he did. We played 4 minutes. Bearcats no shots on net. Credit that to Kentucky. They've held play for most of the start of this game. Puck picked up at the red line and dumped in by Zimmer. Danny Matea chases after it. Puck is loose. Matea picks it up. He moves it up to the blue line. There's Brosnan. He dumps it along the boards. Armstrong's there to collect it. Trying to move it up top to Tachi. It's picked off and sent out the length of the ice. That will be an icing, so no change for the Wildcats. 24 going to have to return to the bench. And 15:33 to go. Bearcats have an offensive zone faceoff to the right of Eric Williams. Danny Matea in to take the draw for Cincinnati. Armstrong has it. Danny Matea now trying to backhand it through, can't get it. Knocked off his stick and out of the zone. Puck dumped down. Armstrong chases after it with good speed. Looking around behind the net. Gonna move it up top to Ben Tachi. Tachi has it at the blue line, moves it in front, looking for a deflection from Matea, but the puck goes wide. Play from underneath, backhand attempt by Matea, doesn't go. Williams there with the save. Cincinnati finally getting some shots on Williams. Brosnan knocks the puck back down. Kentucky in their own end trying to move it up and out. And after one failed attempt are now able to do so. Coming away with it, that's Liska. Number 9 in black, he's moving right wing side, holds onto it. Feeds it up to the defenseman, crashing in. Boots' backhand attempt goes down low, then comes back up high to Boots where he shoots one softly, and Ian Cosby knocks it into the netting. We'll have a stoppage in play. 14:23 to go here in the first. Cincinnati able to come away with the puck. That's Straffen. He hits on the brakes and moves the puck toward the center ice. Dorf moves around guys relatively easily. Gets behind the net, looking to feed the center ice right in the slot. Can't. Puck is still loose after Williams makes a save, but can't hold on. Moved up along the short boards here. Cincinnati able to collect it. McDonald has it. Moves it by the Bearcats bench and now moved up ahead. Here comes a good look for Neerman. Neerman gets tackled pretty much as he is right on the left wing circle as he couldn't pepper a shot in. Dorf able to dump it down and able to get a change and allow for Cincinnati to get new personnel on the ice, new forwards out there. Straffen has it in his own end. Bearcats complete the change, trying to move it ahead. Battle of 11s. And the puck is still loose. Neither team has formed an odd man rush yet. Things have gone back and forth. Kentucky with the game's only power play. Ben Schneiberg had it at his feet and then lost it. Puck is dumped in on Williams. Williams thinks about it, finally dishes it. Very dangerous move. Schneiberg was going to make him pay for it, but the puck goes behind the net. Away comes Householder. He loses the puck as he reaches the top of the circle. Zimmer on defense there, and now we'll have a whistle and a stoppage in play. 12:28 to go here in the first. I think we lost the puck. We did. Cincinnati trying to move it out. Dylan Scammon resets things in the neutral zone, then leaves it off for his defenseman, waiting for it back. Home run pass goes the length of the ice. Williams has to play it with the stick and move it aside. Puck in the corner. Moved ahead, but good pinch there by Guptill by Cincinnati to keep things in the offensive zone. Kentucky scrambling to get the puck. Now able to hold it, trying to exit the zone. Oh, couple bodies hit the boards hard. Looks like Nicholson lost his stick for Cincinnati, and now we'll have a whistle and a stoppage in play. First penalty of the game against Kentucky, and it will be an interference call against number 15. That is Bartus, and he had 31 penalty minutes coming into this weekend, and that just only paddens the lead he has on the team for penalty minutes. 2 more minutes for Zach Bartus. Faceoff will come to Williams, left side. Bearcats on the power play, 25.6%. That does not factor in their last 2 games of last weekend. Stats didn't update. That's just how it goes, but this is a team that has the ability to punch it home on the power play. Man advantage, shot taken by Dorf right at the point. Comes in on Williams, he's able to make a pad save, rebound collected by Cincinnati. Dorf has it at the blue line, looks in, moves it over. Shot blocked, knocked down. Scammon was the one trying to put it on net, and instead, a great job by the Wildcats to block the shooting lane and pick up a block shot in the process. Dorf has it taken away, and now Cincinnati will have to come in and do it on the breakout from behind their own net. Here comes Danny Matea, burst of speed, left wing side. Looking in on Williams, decides to go around. One-timer, that was in front and broken up. Dylan Scammon now skates with it. Almost loses the puck, gets it back. Scammon all alone, if you can find him. Back door. Not to be. Turnover. Kentucky the other way, trying to find Cash on the backside there. Final 30 seconds on the power play. Here's Armstrong on the backside of Matea leading the rush. Shot deflects off Williams, it's still loose. Army is there on the corner. Now he goes behind the net with it, kicks it over, looking for Anderson. Zimmer is there to step up and move the puck around. Final 10 seconds now on the power play. Dorf has it at the blue line, looking for a deflection in front. Williams is down, puck is loose, and the Wildcats are there to clear it. Both teams unable to be successful on their first power play opportunity. Play comes ahead. Bursinger nearly puts it through the feet and nutmegs the Kentucky Wildcat defender. Mulkern, number 47, was a player that nearly got danced around. He's able to keep it in at the blue line. That's Mulkern. And he gets a shot in softly on Cosby. Here come the Bearcats. 2-on-2 the other way. Pass is left behind, nobody there for Cincinnati. And now Kentucky will move out with it. Wildcats were here just last weekend playing the Xavier Musketeers. A game that Kentucky lost by the final score of 4-2. Bearcats and Wildcats even in shots, 7 apiece. Puck is in the corner. Kentucky trying to move it out. And instead, Cincinnati is able to pick it away. Now we'll have a whistle and a stoppage in play. 8:23 to go here in the first period. No score so far at Sports Plus. Puck loose behind the net. Bearcats have it, moving it up, out to center. Dumped in by the Wildcats, who picked up the loose puck. McDonald has it right wing side. He dumps in. Schneiberg is the first one chasing after it in a white jersey. He's got Aiden to help him. Puck comes out. McDonald will have to chase it in the far side corner. He chops at the puck, but it is now loose. Wildcats move it up and out. Bentachi holding it. Looks up ice. There's Aiden. Tip it ahead. And that'll get the Bearcats with a line change. Little back and forth volleying. Cosby able to glove the easy play there and freeze things. 7:05 to go here in the first. No score. Face-off held up in the right wing circle. Comes back in on Cosby, and he's there to make the save. Shot deflected off of Cosby and goes wide. Cincinnati battling for the puck and now able to move it to center, and we got a Wildcat down. And now we'll have a stoppage in play. Not sure what happened, but now we'll have a stoppage in play. The man down, number 3, that is Poole, and he has to go and pick up his stick. Neutral zone faceoff. It appears he's holding his head, which is never good. Hopefully it's just like a nose, or not sure what the issue is. He's talking to somebody right away. And he is livid as he slams his glove down on the bench, and his glove actually pops out on the ice. Two players have to scoop it together to put it back there. But J.R. Poole not happy at all on the Kentucky Wildcats bench. Puck dumped in. Bearcats have it moved out immediately. And out come the Wildcats, picked off by Sam Dorf. Coming up on the play, nobody expected him to just come away with the puck with such ease, especially on the Wildcats side, but Dorf, noted skill guy, able to use his speed and get by his man. John Von Kaiserling battling in. Couple players getting involved here on the near side boards. Kentucky will get a penalty here, or puck comes in on Williams and he makes the save. Looked like a little extra late hit on Murray in the corner, went undetected. 5:38 to go. Williams there to make a save, his 10th of the game so far. Danny Matea in to take the draw. Wins it back to Armstrong. Army feeds it underneath. Looking for Stephen Lavaseur right there in the slot, but that pass is broken up. 2-on-1 the other way. Kentucky shot in on Cosby. He deflects it wide. And now it's picked up by Brosnan for the Bearcats. Cincinnati on the rush now. Looking for help. Wow, and that one deflected off the protective netting. Looks like Brandon Armstrong got tripped from behind there. And now we'll have a stoppage in play. 5:05 to go here in the first. Puck is dropped, and so is number 10, Aiden. Chasing after the puck, and that's embarrassing. Brandt had the puck stuck in his skates and he took a spill. Never what you want to do when you have the puck. Center ice feed goes arid, but the net comes loose as Williams was trying to break from his right to his left to center himself up. 4:57 to go here in the first. We are scoreless. Bearcats are without their leading goal scorer, Ryan Murphy, out of town this weekend, so unable to make the game. Shot by Zimmer is deflected, hits off the netting. We'll have a stoppage in play. Dylan Metterhouse getting into the Neil Diamond song that was just played. Fan of Sweet Caroline. Looks like that net's still loose. Puck is loose. Aiden is there to shoot and score. Wow. Second goal of the year for number 10, Aiden. Not sure who got the assist on that, but it was a nice pass. Set him up very nicely. And the Bearcats are out in front 1-0. 4:41 to go here in the first. Kentucky going to try to respond, sending it deep into the Cincinnati zone. Puck behind the net, picked up there. Cincinnati moving along the far side boards, dumped in immediately as it was up but not out. Brosnan there to do it again. Left wing side, Nicholson there trying to play it off the boards and can't do so. Here's Zimmer. Feeds it right wing side. There's Bursinger. Feeds it over to Scammon. Scammon tried to toe drag but had it knocked off his stick. And that will be a penalty to Jimmy Bursinger. Well, Jimmy, just go for it, bud. Yeah, hey. Dangerous move there by Kentucky as they skated in front of their own net, empty, vacated net with the puck. And Jimmy nearly helped them put that puck in their own net, and instead now we'll have a, what do we got, cross-check? Cross-check to Jimmy Bursinger. Power play opportunity upcoming for Kentucky, and once again, coming into this weekend, the Bearcats have an 82.8 penalty kill. Compare that to Kentucky's 5.3% on the power play. Something's just got to change if you're the Wildcats. I'm surprised they have a winning record with that kind of power play number, but that means they can do it at even strength. 5%. I mean, you're scoring better off even strength at that point. Anywho, 3:35 to go. Clock is ticking down here in the first period. Kentucky on their second power play. They held the zone pretty well the first time around. Got a few shots in, maybe 3 or 4. Get a shot in on Cosby here, sharp side, able to make the save. Face-off will come to Ian Cosby's left. Couple players, former players in the building. Dylan Metterhouse running the camera. Last time these two teams met, Dylan Metterhouse, believe it or not, scored a goal. True story. One of maybe, what was it, 20, 25 throughout your career maybe?
That year I had around 50.
You had 50 that year. I remember we had a couple 100-point players. Bearcats scrambling here on the PK. Arid pass, or else a one-timer look was clear for the Wildcats. Kept in there by Pacala. Shot from the blue line. Cosby fights it off initially, then couldn't find it. I'm not sure if he did or not. And there you go. That will end the power play opportunity for Kentucky as they commit a penalty with 39 seconds remaining on their power play. So now we'll play 4-on-4. And what's the call here?
It's their cross-checking or slash.
Cross-checking or slashing? Not sure. There we go. We'll give him a slash. Penalty is to Gary Eastlack. He is actually the leading scorer for the Wildcats, coming in with Ryan Murphy numbers. 9 goals, 1 assist, 10 points. Ryan Murphy, 10 goals, 1 assist, 11 points. Number 22 not able to be here for the Wildcats, or for the Bearcats, excuse me, which is good for the Wildcats. 4-on-4. Armstrong fights off a hit and was looking to move up ice with it. His pass is taken away, and now resetting are the Wildcats in their own end, trying to move it up. They're willing to kill off some time here. That's Burke. Loses the puck. Danny Matea now has control. Cincinnati would like to hold things as now the man comes out of the box and the extra skater is out. Bearcats on the advantage. Here comes Matea, left wing side. Looking, trying to find some help in front, and center ice feed goes wide. Looking back door for Stephen Lavaseur. Wildcats able to clear the puck under a minute to go here on the power play for Cincinnati. Entering the zone, that's Danny Matea, right wing side, has the puck, sends it up top. There's Armstrong, he's able to settle it down, loses it, regains it, shot, glove save by Williams, and a nice flash of the leather by 39 in black. 1 minute, 1 second to go. Williams makes his best save of the evening, keeping this game at a 1-0 tilt. 34 seconds to go on the power play. Cincinnati has it. That's Dorf. Left wing side, looks in front, looking for a tip from Nicholson. The play was there. No goal. Block shot. Dylan Scammon looking for the net. Had it blocked, and now Scammon trying to finish a check on number 7, Brandt. He was the guy who fell on the puck the first time. Not sure if you remember that. Man coming out of the box for the Wildcats. And the puck is cleared. And the final 25 seconds tick off the clock. We're going to be at even strength the rest of the way. Icing is called. Jimmy Bursinger is hustling down there trying to avoid the call. And with 18.3 to go here in the first period, we'll have a defensive zone faceoff for Cincinnati. It will come to Ian Cosby's right. Dylan Scammon in to take the draw. And as I say that, he gets kicked out. And now they'll bring in another player. Nice. That was Nicholson. He loses the draw, but Cincinnati able to come away with it now. Here's Sam Dorf looking. Oh, the left wing side, Bursinger couldn't time himself up right to stay on side, and man, oh man, another spill by a Wildcat.
That ice is pretty slippery, you know?
Ice is slippery, though Sports Plus not known for having the best sheet of ice. Gonna give the benefit of the doubt. That is it for the first period of play. Bearcats being outshot 13-11, though it doesn't matter. Cincinnati is in front 1-0. Goal by Aiden. That is a big-time goal, as that's given Cincinnati the lead, his second of the season. So Elias Aiden has put the Bearcats on the board, and Cincinnati will try to regroup in the first intermission and add to their lead. 1-0 after one. We'll be back with Bearcats hockey on YouTube after this. folks, welcome back here. We're ready for a second period of action. Bearcats in front, 1-0 over the Kentucky Wildcats. Goal by Elias Aiden, assisted. I got the assist during the break, just so you know, by number 8 Neerman and 13 McDonald. For Neerman, that's his first point of the game of the year. For McDonald, that's his third assist of the season. Here comes Danny Mateo, right wing side. He feeds it over, looking for Armstrong. Puck comes loose. Lava Sewer was there, takes a shot on net, but it is deflected. Mateo sets up, shot, patted away by Williams. Eric Williams being put to work here in the early goings of the first. Took him about 4 minutes to see his first shot in the first period. He's seen 2 within the first 30 seconds here. Dangerous play there by Sam Dorf, able to knock it around and then send it back. Good sized crowd here for a Friday night. Kentucky fans and Bearcat fans. .909 to play. Dylan Metterhouse, you're running the camera for another 10 seconds here. What were your impressions on the first period?
I just feel like the shots, you get more shots in that. We're going to drop on a perfect pass, and we need to stop the turnovers, you know?
For sure. Thank you, Dylan. I'm sure we may hear from him in the third period. Puck is loose as a couple players right here in front battle for the puck. And eventually it goes far side and now is moved on through by the Bearcats. Played just over a minute. Kentucky moving it along the far side boards. Picked up by Dylan Scammon, sent down underneath Nicholson trying to chase after him. Zimmer in on the play with Bursinger. Bursinger, center ice feed gets broken up by a sprawling Wildcat defender. Numbers are a little tricky to see for Kentucky, being that they have black uniforms and a dark blue numeral. Stoppage in play. I believe the net came off its bearings, as per usual here at Sports Plus. A lot of former Bearcats in the house tonight, along with Dylan Metterhouse. How about the name Taylor Penman? When he was wearing a UC sweater, I called him the baddest man on the planet. I still might. Here comes Cincinnati. 2-on-1. Guptill has it taken away as the defender was trying to go offensively on the rush. Wildcats slow to get up on the backside of the play. Away comes Nicholson. He moves it up. That's McDonald. Left wing or left-handed shot. Goes wide of the net. Ooh. Oh. Neerman sends his man into the boards awkwardly. And that looked to hurt me. Here comes Elias Aiden. 2-on-1. He's the goal scorer so far. Looks for it, finds the glove of Williams. Puck is still loose, and now we will have a penalty, and this is going to go against the Kentucky Wildcats. So Williams stands strong in the crease, makes a glove side save on Elias Aiden. And now there is a penalty upcoming to guess who, number 15. That's Bartus. He had 31 penalty minutes coming into this weekend. He's got 4 today, so he's adding to the total. A little bit of a conversation about the Wildcats uniforms, saying maybe they're a little too much. I like them. I like their whites better, if you ask me. Armstrong from the slot, misses high and wide, hits off the glass. Cincinnati able to control it, 1:40 on the power play here. Left wing circle, moving it in front, looking for Von Kaiserling in the slot. Pass goes arid, now has to be picked up and moved through the neutral zone. Icing will be the call on Cincinnati. So the puck will come all the way down. There we go. We'll visit Ian Cosby on the defensive end. Danny Matea takes the draw, loses to Cash. Shot taken quickly by a Wildcat, but goes wide of the net. Here's Armstrong. Feeds it over to his line mate. Danny Matea skates in, slams on the brakes at the bottom of the left wing circle. Now feeds it underneath. Back and forth. Matea has it, now looks up top. There's Sam Dorf right at the point. Moves it over. Cross ice pass, it was quick. A little too quick, nobody home. That's Dylan Scammon with the pass. He's got more assists than goals, just 1 goal to his credit this year, but 6 assists. Says he knows how to find the open man. Good guy to have on the man advantage. Puck is loose, and the net is loose as well, and now we'll have a whistle. Stoppage in play, 30 seconds to go on the man advantage, 15:53 to go. I missed it last time. I hope he's watching. I don't know for sure if he is. But Johnny Bonta, I'm sorry I didn't give you a shout out 2 weeks ago. Wore the number 8 for the Bearcats. He watches from Montana. So we got Bearcats fans all over the place. Nicholson, short side, blockered away by Williams. Final seconds on the power play ticking off right in front, and now we will have a stoppage as the net comes off its bearings again. Sports Plus is notorious for it, so I'm not going to be harsh on Williams here. It happens nearly every game. And it's just something we've had to come to deal with. Bearcats able to control it, but it is brief as the Wildcats are able to clear it up and out. Chased after by Cosby, he lets it go, and now Cincinnati will try a long stretch pass from Dorf to Nicholson. Clearing attempt is picked off. Bearcats able to stay onside. Dylan Scammon off the water bottle.
What a skip!
Credit the exit pass, and the Bearcats able to stay onside. Dylan Scammon with an absolute seed put in on the back of the water bottle. Williams didn't stand a chance, and the Bearcats are now in front 2-0. Second goal of the year for Dylan Scammon. I was just saying earlier about fans watching from everywhere, Bonta and Montana. Dylan Scammon's got a following in the great state of Florida. Picked off here. Bearcats have a chance, and that's Ben Schneiber! When it rains, it pours, and Ben Schneiber makes a nice move and makes it a 3-0 game. Puck comes loose and now is dumped in on the offensive side, chased after by the Wildcats, who have done, up until about a minute ago, a great job of keeping the Bearcat offense off the board, only allowing 1 goal through 1 period of play, but the Bearcats have struck twice in less than a minute from goals from Scammon and Schneiber. Bad turnovers in the defensive end for Kentucky have led to the goals. Tachi wins the race, so now we'll have a face-off in the offensive zone for Cincinnati. There we go. Scoreboard lines up, 14:30 to go here in the second period. Cincinnati in command now with a 3-0 lead. Bearcats able to control it, move it to the blue line. Settled down by Anderson, and he moves it down low. Chasing after it is Neerman. He deflects it toward the crease where Williams is there to make a save. .14:05 to go here in the second period. Puck is loose. Straffen over to McDonald, and McDonald looked amazed after Straffen was denied by Williams on a 2-on-0. Williams able to move from left to right and get in front of that puck. 13:42 to go here in the second period. Bearcats have turned on the Jets. Shot from the blue line is broken up. Zimmer had it on his stick, but shot couldn't make its way through traffic. Kentucky trying to collect things and move it back in their own end, only for Brandon Armstrong to intercept things. A lot of stick play here. Danny Matea comes away with it, moves it to center, looking for a feed. Williams didn't know where it was as the puck was behind the net. Lavaseur chasing in from below the net. Cincinnati working hard in the greasy areas. Zimmer has it at his feet, moves it ahead. Armstrong's there. Zimmer to pick it up. Keeps skating forward. Here comes Armstrong. He's looking in front. Puck sneaks in. And I believe Arby was looking to feed Matea. Instead, that puck just takes an awkward bounce and finds the back of the net. Things just not going Kentucky's way here in the third, or in the second period. Not very fair for Eric Williams. He had an excellent first period, and he's been burned a little bit in quick dosage by Cincinnati. So close the book on number 39, Eric Williams. Eric Williams, a senior from Arlington, Texas, will take a seat. And Jeff Eisen from Lexington, Kentucky, a senior as well, will step in his place. Neutral zone faceoff. Won by the Cats, though they were offside, so had to return to the blue line and check in. Puck sent all the way down. Guptill is there for the Bearcats, looking center ice, trying to find a feed. It's deflected by Kentucky, so the Bearcats are able to file into the offensive zone. Chipped ahead, and you'd think Kentucky was on the penalty kill. They are not, so that is an icing and an easy call as the Wildcats are on their heels. Bearcats holding the zone. Ben Tachi sprawls the stick out, makes the save, keeps things to our right. Delayed penalty upcoming to Kentucky. And that is the exact sign that somebody did something wrong.
He got elbowing.
And we're going to get an elbowing penalty, and this is going to go against 15. My goodness. So another penalty to the Wildcats, and if you're following along with me, that is the third penalty. And we're going to get an elbowing. And it is the third penalty against number 15 for Kentucky. That is, I have it right here in front of me, Bartus. Cincinnati yet to convert on the power play, now looking to add to their lead, already up 4-0. Scammon feeds it over to Dorf. Dorf. Shot was wide. Matea now has it. Matea's shot deflected in front. Puck is loose. Scammon trying to clean up, but the puck goes into the corner. Scammon with a quick shot, sticked away. Dorf has it at the point. Had it knocked off his stick, stays in the zone, but now is cleared out by Eastlick. And Kentucky will get a change. Cincinnati. Sam Dorf leaves it behind. Nice outlet pass. Anderson's shot from well beyond the blue line gets deflected away. Nicholson's shot from the slot goes stick side but wide. And Chase Nicholson's had a few good looks, and he is looking to the ceiling like, man, I'd like to have that one again. I think we've all been there. Maybe not some of us.
Get him, Chase.
Go, Chase.
Bearcats enter the zone. Jimmy Bursinger has the power play expire. Excuse me, I said that the Bearcats haven't scored on the power play. They have. Dylan Scammon, the second goal of the game. That came with 1 second left on the power play. 2-on-2 the other way. 3-on-2 it should be. And what a save by Ian Cosby. Now the Bearcats the other way. Here comes Bursinger, right wing side. His shot deflected off the netting. Stoppage in play. 9:26 to go. One of these days we'll get a new camera, guys, I promise. One of these days that doesn't go into sleep mode. Until that day, we really, really appreciate you sticking with us. It's not in sleep mode now. We're good for now. Wait, we always got to check. There's no harm in that. McDonald trying to move it up, but has it knocked back down. Brosnan sends it forward to McDonald's tipping it. And Eisen is there to make the save. 8:58 to go. We've passed the halfway mark, and now our camera has gone out. There we go. One of these days, I know. The good news is, I know you guys can't see the action. I still can, so I'll do my best to tell you what's going on when those situations arise. Other than that, I'm no help at all. Puck dumped into the corner. McDonald chasing after it. Finishes his man off in the boards. Wildcats trying to get something offensively going. Like I said, 2 years ago, this Bearcats team matched up with Kentucky, or home and home. Play first on the road in Kentucky, a Midnight Madness start. And Dylan Metterhouse led the Bearcats with 1 goal in their 10-0 victory over UK.
It was 1 or 2 goals after.
And there we go. Little tussle behind the play, and there it is right in front of the play. So Kentucky and Cincinnati now starting to exchange pleasantries.
Are they not going to call him on that?
And no hand is up for the official. No door is open at either penalty box. It looks like we're going to play on. Maybe the day to find an old 16 jersey hanging up for Cincinnati. Strap it on. Taylor Penman, actually he wore 18. I believe both those numbers are taken. Dylan Scammon and Brosnan both hold those numbers. So we'll find Penman a number. We need to get him out on the ice. Maybe be an enforcer out here. No penalty. Icing is the call here, and we'll have an offensive zone faceoff. 7:54 to go in the second. Wildcats allowed 3 goals here in the second period. Shot right off the faceoff, goes wide. Now chipped in there by Straffen right at the line, so keeps play alive momentarily as now Kentucky has the opportunity to move it up and out. Back in their own end. And now play it ahead. Huseman had it by his skates, and now it's picked up by the defender and moved ahead. Cincinnati. Right wing side, moving it up along the boards. Good speed there. Puck hits off the, clanks off the boards and finds a funny hop on its way to Eisen. The new goalie in net for Kentucky. They're going to stick with icing as the call. I'm surprised. It looked like Eisen played it, but I guess they're saying the whistle was blown ahead of time, so offensive zone faceoff coming for UK. Cash and net are in the circle to take the draw for the black and blue. Danny Matea wins the draw for Cincinnati. Kept in there by Burke. He moves it right wing side. Cosby with the save. And a loose rebound, unable to be settled down by number 54. I don't have a 54. Interesting. Puck behind the net. Chased after. Oh, I do. I wrote down 56. That's 54 is Ty Rakowski. So I apologize. Apologize to his family. Here we go, Bearcats 2-on-1. Armstrong over to Matea. Doesn't get much easier than that. And it is a 5-0 lead. That is a combination you cannot give time and space to, as those two know how to finish. And Armstrong made no mistake putting the puck on the stick of Danny Matea. And at that point, even Dylan Metterhouse could put that one in the back of the net. Well, we know he could. Here comes Armstrong, left wing side, looking again, back door, where Lavaseur just overskated the play. Armstrong stands up, and he commits a penalty, even though he was the one that got knocked out. What is that?
He's like 5 feet tall. How's that?
What is that?
Now you're going roughing? He's like 5 feet tall.
Roughing penalty to Brandon Armstrong. First penalty he's committed all year. That is an odd call. Either way, once it's been called, it's been called. There's no taking it back. Slap shot from the blue line is deflected. That one taken off the stick of Pacala. Oh, nice play there by number 8, Neerman. Gerard Neerman got his first point of the season with an assist on the first goal of the game. Coming in is Riley for Kentucky. He has it taken off his tape and then cleared the length of the ice. Cincinnati sending out their second PK unit, or first, however you would like to look at it. Aiden and McDonald are out there with Tachi and Dorf. Those are the 4 Bearcats on the ice, along with Ian Cosby in net. Tyrakowski feeds it over right wing side. There is Liska. Now the puck is battled for. Brandt looking for it. Liska has it. Trying to move it back underneath. There's Brandt battling for it. Tyrakowski is in net. He is getting into a shoving match. And now both teams picking up the physical play. Puck sent up. Tyrakowski has it, center ice. Looking for help. Skates right wing side. He'll send it back. Gets stuck in the skates of Cash. She's able to play it to the corner. Battled for by Ben Tachi. It is a 3-on-1 now. Tachi all alone. Jared Neerman, is there trying to play it ahead. Has his hockey stick taken and held. But finally the puck is cleared out and Armstrong's penalty has been killed off. Power play goes by the wayside for Kentucky. Puck taken away by Sam Dorf, and he dumps it down. Bursinger in to help. Play goes back and forth. Nicholson out there in the corner, and Bursinger finishes the check. And that is a penalty upcoming to Cincinnati. 2 minutes for playing hockey. He said boarding. He did not say boarding. You can't say boarding. His back wasn't even to the glass. Yep, boarding. I don't know. I'm honestly confused by that. But hey, like I said earlier, once it's called, it's called. Bursinger, second penalty of the game. He was first booked with a cross check. Now he's got a boarding to his credit. And the Bearcats go back on the penalty kill. If this was football, you'd almost imagine Kentucky might decline it, considering that they only are 5% on their power play. But at this point, they need anything to get going. Sharp angled shot toward Cosby, goes wide of the net and then clears. Now being chased after by 37 Gray. Puck is loose. Oh my goodness. Nicholson sends it in toward the Cincinnati bench, where there are 3 unprotected coaches and the trainer. So if you hit the trainer, we're in serious trouble. 1:18 to go here on the penalty kill. Guptill?
Yeah.
Little, one size too big, huh?
Oh, they're just falling down on them. Yeah.
Here come the Wildcats. That's Eastlick. He sends it in wide. Number 13 in black. He's the leading scorer for the Wildcats. Shot comes in on Cosby. Gets deflected wide. And almost a centering play there. Ill-advised there by the Bearcat defenseman. But Ian Cosby is there to make a save and freeze play. .236 to go here in the period. 54 seconds remain on the man advantage. Cincinnati able to clear it. Taken away, and what a move by the Bearcats. That's John Von Kaiserling getting involved. He's backside if McDonald could find the puck and send it over to him. Instead, the Wildcats come away with it. Breaking up ice is Liska, looking for help. Taken in there and knocked down by Gray, but the puck comes out. And now Gray has it and sends it on through. Final 15 seconds on the power play. Cosby behind the net, there to play it. Straffin sends it along the near side boards. Shot, sharp angle, saved by Cosby, and now the clearing attempt is perfect as Bursinger comes on out. And now the Bearcats get a line change. They'll send out the top forwards. That's Matea, Armstrong, and Lavaseur. Sam Dorf getting involved here on the near side boards. One-on-one, Brandt shot from the slot. Good look, best look of the second period so far for the Wildcats, but it goes high and wide. Now a couple players getting tangled up on the far side boards as the puck is sent out and cleared. Poklush is there, turns it over. Matea has it, loses his stick, tries to kick it over to Lavaseur, and Matea's still getting involved out there without a stick, which is very impressive. Now we'll have a cross-checking penalty with 55 seconds to go. Bearcats will go on the power play. Tyrakowski will be sent to the box. In to take the draw was Jimmy Bursinger. Bearcats able to win it. Dylan Scammon skates to forward, skates toward the center, right in the slot, takes a shot, hits off a stick, and then comes back out.
After a nice game, UK's power play is going to go from 5 to 2.
It is, it's not good. It's simply put, it's just not good. The power play has not helped them. They haven't given up a shorthanded goal, which is impressive, but they're committing way too many penalties and not giving their even strength team enough chances. Bearcats have done a great job of taking control of this game. Leading 1-0 after one, final 10 seconds here. Bearcats have scored 4 goals here in the second period. Face-off is dropped. Puck is loose. Bearcats will end the period on the power play. So Cincinnati in command, up 5-0 over the UK Wildcats, out shooting Kentucky 24-18. We'll be sure to tell you about all the details after the second intermission. Go get a sandwich, get a drink. Come back in 12 minutes. We'll be ready for third period of action. You're watching Bearcats Hockey on YouTube. Welcome back, folks. We're ready for third period of play. Hopefully you are as well. Both teams have returned to the ice. Bearcats led 1-0 after one period of play. Goal by Elias Aiden. And then it began to rain and pour, as they say, as Dylan Scammon scored on the power play to make it 2-0. Assisted from Nicholson. Schneiberg, unassisted, scored within the minute after that. Armstrong from Matea and Zimmer, and then Matea from Armstrong and Anderson with the secondary assist. And that's where we are now. So the third period underway. Kentucky moving out with it. Right wing side. Cats move it through. That's Von Kaiserling. Able to move it underneath. Interesting look here on the power play, giving JK an opportunity as he has it and sends it down. Usually you might see Lava Sewer in there, but good to see number 11 as he's got a couple of goals to his credit here in the early going. Power play over for the Bearcats. Shot from the blue line goes wide. And now Tyrakowski avoids a few hits, but in the process loses the puck. Armstrong has it, neutral zone. Leaves it off for Matea. Matea, backhanded attempt. Comes in on Ison. Save is made. And it looked like Danny had to absorb a hit by not one but two Kentucky Wildcats at the end of that play. Wildcats were offside, never got the memo. Finally, the whistle is blown, play is stopped. Play allowed to continue. Elias Aiden moves it on through. Hit sounded louder than it was. Players just collided on the near side boards. Puck is cleared up and out of the defensive zone of Kentucky. Cincinnati there to claim it. Puck moved out by the Wildcats. Cincinnati unable to keep it in. Chasing after it is Liska, as he is the first one charging for Kentucky. Puck is loose, settled down, and moved ahead by Mulkern. He dumps it in. Cincinnati with it through the neutral zone. Bad turnover there. Two players collide, far side. Puck gets moved to the blue line, immediately sent in on net. Eisen is there as he sprawls at the top of the crease to freeze play. 16:46 to go. I think we just had a wardrobe malfunction for Guptill. Danny Matea from the slot, shot, back of the net, goal. A good burst of speed by Danny Matea after he picks up the puck and goes and finishes the job. First goal allowed by Jeff Eisen. Here come the Wildcats. They send one in on Cosby, who's there to deny it. That was off the stick of DeAngelis. Here comes John von Kaiserling. Backhanded shot comes in on Eisen. He's there to shut the pads down and make the save. 15:58 to go here in the period. Nice toe drag move there by Brandt. His backhand shot is fought off by Ian Cosby with the blocker. Cincinnati coming away the other side, and how about that? Zimmer feeds it up to Schneiberg looking for his second goal. Puck is stopped. Play is frozen. 15:35 to go here in the period. Being corrected that it is Tucker in net. I didn't see him on the lineup sheet. It said Eisen, but hey, I've been wrong before, so credit where credit's due. Two-on-one. Here comes Cincinnati. Bursinger's shot fought off there by Tucker up high. And a tough save to make. Able to make it at the top of the crease. Bearcats trying again. Scammon feeding it in front. Bursinger was there, couldn't get a stick on it. Puck comes loose and gets stuck in the netting. One of these days. Oh my. There we go. Had a little trouble getting the puck out of the back of the net there. Finally got it. Yeah, they dressed all three goalies, so excuse me. I just saw Eisen on the roster sheet. Figured it was him. Two players collide here on the near side boards. Puck jammed back in on the offensive zone for Cincinnati. Out with it. Come the Wildcats, dumped in by Malkern. Puck goes out of play, so we'll have a stoppage in play. Offensive zone faceoff coming for the Wildcats. Liska will be in to take the draw for UK, and I believe he'll go up against McDonald for Cincinnati. So here we go. To the right of Ian Cosby. Puck is dropped. Face-off won by the Wildcats. Sorry about the camera. Goes out, but nothing happened. Puck behind the net comes up to the top of the crease. No shot on net for either for Kentucky. I was about to say either team. You wouldn't believe me if I said Cincinnati there. Shot comes in. Finds Cosby. Huseman had a good look, but fires it right into the C-paw of Cosby's jersey. 2 years ago, this is a Kentucky Wildcats team that finished 3-20-1. Only scored 70 goals and gave up 171 that year. Two players run into each other. Armstrong not real thrilled that he got knocked over when he didn't have the puck. The man who did it happens to be number 15, Bartus, so he's always edging the line on what's allowed and what's not allowed. He got away with that one. Bearcats offensive zone faceoff. Danny Matea in to take the draw. Armstrong right off the beat has it taken away by a black uniform. Army behind the net. Slams on the brakes. Tried to move it to center, but instead it's moved out by Kentucky. Householder sends it ahead, but it will be icing as he was not yet to the red line, which means everybody will have to stay in their place in the Kentucky side of things. We'll do it again, that's icing. So 12:46 to go here in the third period of play. On the other ice here at Sports Plus, the Ohio State Buckeyes are taking on the Xavier Musketeers. Getting a little ACHA action doubleheader here. Puck here on the near side boards, played ahead and then moved out. This one's going to go on net. So Cosby will be forced to play it in Kentucky with a much needed line change. Here comes Guptill. He gets spun out in the corner. No arms are raised. Seemed like a play that I was blocked on, so couldn't tell you exactly what happened or not. Wildcats on the breakout. Up to the line and send it on down is Pacala. Cincinnati in command, 6-0. This is the only meeting with the Kentucky Wildcats this year. Here comes John Von Keiserling, one-on-one, skates to center, trying to find a look, but edged out there by the Wildcats. UK trying to clear it, unable to. Picked up immediately and now moved with speed by Jimmy Bursinger, who will hold on to it. And now a delayed penalty upcoming to the Wildcats allows Cosby to skate out of the ice, out of the rink, and off the ice. Here comes Dylan Scammon. He had it knocked off his stick, a chance there by Nicholson to play it, but instead was touched up by Kentucky. And it appears Gray is going to go to the box. Did you catch the penalty? You know what it was? No? Missed it? All right. Well, we missed it. Not sure what it was. Penalty nonetheless. Plenty have been called so far. Couple players collide there. Kentucky looked to get the better end of it. Dumped on down. And now played by Dylan Scammon. He moves it up and out. Dorf skates across the red line. Now the blue line with speed. Left wing circle. Holds on the brakes. And the puck is cleared out. Now chased after by Brandt. He's the first one there. Cosby there to play it over his head and now start the breakout. Cincinnati, Jimmy Bursinger has it. Moves it to Anderson. Anderson at the blue line over to Dorf. Dorf, shot blockered away by Tucker. Anderson's shot patted away. That shot is blocked. Nicholson trying from a sharp angle. Bursinger has it. Still on the power play, next 45 seconds. Shot high off the glass, off the stick of Sam Dorf. Battling for it is Liska for the Wildcats. Nicholson in along with Anderson for Cincinnati. And wow, what a hit there by Jimmy Bursinger as he drops Bartus. And Sam Dorf just forgot the puck. He was looking to skate in and make a move, and he lost the puck, which allows Kentucky to get a line change. Anderson at the blue line, keeps it in, dumps it down, but no offensive setup coming. Armstrong hits the circle button, spins around his man. Cash was trying to hit him. Man comes out of the box here for Kentucky. So the man advantage is now over for Cincinnati with 9:04 to play here in the third period. Cincinnati out shooting Kentucky 35-21. Ian Cosby has been sound in net. This is a Kentucky team that's almost night and day different on the road than they are at home. They're much better at home as they've split this year with Dayton, Louisville, and Xavier, winning all three of those games at home. Not faring so well on the road. We'll have a whistle, stoppage in play. Hand pass. So offensive zone faceoff coming here for Kentucky. .841 to go here in the third. Wildcats can't win the faceoff in their offensive end, and now the Bearcats are able to move up and out with it, leaving it behind. Little 3-on-2, what a save on a backhanded attempt right in close. And as bodies fall, the whistle is blown, and with 8:26 to go, we'll have a stoppage in play. So Samuel Tucker, not Jeff Eisen, is in net and has been strong for Kentucky since Eric Williams has been pulled. Eric Williams gave up 5 goals in 1+ period of action. And Samuel Tucker's been dealt with having to come in off the bench. A couple players collide here at center ice, trying to stick work that puck around. Bearcats able to control it. Taco. Tachi sent it up. Man we call Taco, wearing number 4 in white. Matea looking for Armstrong. Armstrong able to move it ahead. What a move to get the puck around his man. Just tipped it in front of him. He was unable to get right back to it to start a rush, but impressive nonetheless. Danny Matea's active stick breaks up a clearing pass for the Wildcats. 43, that's Stolman, dumps it down for UK. Under 8 to play here in the third. Brosnan can't pick it up in his defensive end, and the Wildcats are chipping away at it. Stolman, or excuse me, that's Gray keeping it in. Puck sent all the way down the ice. Icing will be whistled, and that'll keep all the white jerseys on the ice. Kentucky will leave their personnel out there. That is the starters, or excuse me, at least one starter out there for Kentucky, Householder. Puck sent high and wide in the net. Bearcats able to break out with it now. Shot to head, and now played in the neutral zone. Just sent off the boards, and how about that? And we got a penalty behind the play. Mulkern took a hit, and that will be a penalty against the Bearcats' number 8, Gerard Neerman. 6:40 left here to go, and that will bring on the Wildcats power play. And if you're Kentucky, I think at this point you'll take a power play goal. You will, that's obvious. But it's got to help the momentum here. 5% is just not going to cut it through the season. They'd like to get that number turned around. No better time here than to have a moral victory and pick up a power play goal. So the Wildcats will have to do it in their own end. Cash with it now. Looks up ice and moved ahead. Puck unable to be settled down by Burke, and an easy clear for Cincinnati. First 30 seconds have run off the man advantage for UK. Back in their own end. Pakala skates around, then looks up for Cash. Nobody there, and away come the Bearcats. That's Zimmer off the pick, trying to do it by himself, shorthanded. Here comes Riley, just dumps it down where Cosby is there. He'll head off for the second unit. Puck sent in off the glass and down the ice. Wildcats having a tough time even setting up, as they've been on the breakout most of their power play, trying to get it in the zone. Cincinnati has stifled that each and every time. Now they get it in deep and chase after it, trying to set up. That's Riley, had it taken off his stick. Or excuse me, that was 37, Gray, who had it knocked off his stick. And now one last rush with 15 seconds. Liska, right wing circle, goes behind the net, looking for help. Cosby follows the play the entire way. Final 5 seconds tick off the Neerman penalty. Goes around the boards, and that will do it. Penalty has expired. Bearcats, time and space. Shot, Elias Hayden, that one deflected. Samuel Tucker had to make sure that thing was going to clear the net, as he didn't want that to loop in behind him. 4:15 to go here in regulation. Puck set behind the net. Gray is there. He'll move it right wing side. And now a clearing attempt catches Neerman up high off the stick of DeAngelis. Straffen, strong on his skates, gets tangled up and then spun out as he was trying to break in toward the crease. Danny Matea fakes sending it back and then moves forward. He's got speed, just goes around everybody, and then is finally dumped in the corner. Bentachi sends one in. Samuel is there to close the pads. And Samuel Tucker makes the save. Armstrong getting involved here after the play. And we'll have a whistle trying to settle things down. 3:31 to go. Okay, so behind the play, they have a slashing penalty against Danny Matea. That will go against Cincinnati. So that will send the Bearcats to the penalty kill. They've been perfect tonight. Puck is loose. Cincinnati comes away with it. Here's Brandon Armstrong. He's not real thrilled. His line mate Danny Matea has been sent into the box. So we'll see what he can do. He makes the guy miss, sends it up to Brosnan. Brosnan's shot is deflected away. Excellent hustle effort there by Brandon Armstrong. In come the Wildcats. That's Cash. He sends it around. Under 3 to go here in regulation. Brant shot gets sent away, and then the puck is cleared up and out. A minute to go on the man advantage for Kentucky. Bentacci tangling up with his man allows Nicholson to come in and put the puck behind the net for Kentucky, delaying their breakout. Now the Wildcats send it to the red line, now enter into the zone. Guptill disrupts play and sends it around. Bearcats now on the kill, clear it up and out again. Bursinger is there, he picks off the pass by Tucker, ill-advised pass. He's trying to send it behind him, and instead Bursinger was all over it. Under 2 to go. Bursinger gets a good part of Bartus. Cincinnati playing fundamentally well right now. Danny Matea behind the net, loses the puck. Battled for behind the net. Kentucky comes away with it. Wildcats play it ahead. 1:10 to go. Bearcats have goals from Elias Aiden, Dylan Scammon, Ben Schneiberg, Brandon Armstrong, and the last 2 by number 24, Danny Matea, who took that last shot that went wide. Under a minute to play. Kentucky in their own end. Far side. Looking up ice. And here we go. One last rush. Householder tries from a sharp angle to find another Wildcat, cycling it through. Puck comes up top. Off the stick, hits up high on Ian Cosby. Puck was loose at the top of the crease. Bearcats are able to move it up and out of the zone. Here comes Zimmer. He holds on the brakes, tries to feed over to Lavaseur, can't. And now Kentucky will move it up. 3-on-2. Final 20 seconds to go in the game. Cosby sticks it away. And now there'll be a penalty upcoming to Cincinnati. Tripping will be the call here. Or slashing. We got 10 seconds left. And I know I've harped on it a lot. Kentucky's power play, 5% coming into this game. If they don't score in the next 10 seconds, that's kind of a harsh O for the Wildcats. So Danny Matea going back to the box. Back-to-back slashing penalties for number 24 in white. Bearcats out shooting the Wildcats 39-22. And there you go, the puck is dropped and is loose. Behind the net, played by Straffen. He backhands it up, but not out. Sticked away one more time by Ian Cosby. And that will do it. The Bearcats snap a 2-game skid and knock off the Kentucky Wildcats 6-0. Wildcats dropped to 5-5 on the season. Bearcats improved to 6-4. Be sure to join us tomorrow afternoon. The Cincinnati Bearcats take on the University of Dayton Flyers. And until then, I've been Paul Lockman. Thanks for watching UC Bearcats Hockey on YouTube.